It's your boy Half Deezy. Welcome back to another episode of Smile Mah Podcast, and today we gotta talk about 6ix9ine. Now, I usually don't give energy to rats, but this situation right here, this is a true definition of play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Imagine this, you're on live stream, laughing, flexing, acting untouchable. Meanwhile, back at the crib, 4 dudes are running up on your mom. You can't make this up. Today we're breaking down how Tekashi 6ix9ine was exposed as a walking lick by his own lawyer. Let's get into it.
Alright, vibes. We outside. Here with my boy Jack.
So check the scene. It's Sunday night. Tekashi's in Miami with the YouTuber Jack Doherty. They're popping bottles, laughing, sniffing each other's butts, wearing mugshot t-shirts, thinking they're kings of the city.
I think everyone in America and everyone across the world knows that I'm on house arrest.
Tekashi is literally on camera saying, "Hey, I'm right here. I'm not home right now." While he's doing all that yapping, boom! The police report says 4 men ran up into his house with heaters and broke into his house at Lake Worth. They didn't just break in. They grabbed a 60-year-old mother and held her hostage while they ransacked and looked for money, keys, whatever they could grab. Bro, you gotta move smarter than that. You put a target on your back the moment that you snitched on that gang. Now you broadcasting your location? That's sloppy, way sloppy. Here's the wildest part. His own people know that he's moving wrong. There's his criminal defense attorney, Mauricio Padilla, who broke it down.
It should be no surprise to Tekashi 6ix9ine that people are out to get him, number one. And number two, where is his security? I mean, this is someone, a multi-millionaire, someone that makes a lot of money. So in the news that I reviewed, the articles that I reviewed, it just says his friends were there. This is the type of person that needs armed security at all times.
And honestly, he cooked him.
It's easier to rob you than a Wells Fargo bank truck, or to go into a bank and rob. If you go into a bank and rob a bank, for instance, and you take home and you can get 250 grand, that is a very successful bank robbery. So if you're gonna go rob Tekashi 6ix9ine when he went to go eat tacos because he has $250,000 in jewelry on him, that's a successful robbery by any stretch of the imagination. So if you insist on walking around with that type of money, then you need professional help. It's your friends hanging out with you obviously are insufficient. You need people that know what they're doing.
Did you hear that? The man literally just said that Tekashi 6ix9ine is easier and more profitable than robbing a bank. That ain't no compliment, fam. That means you a walking lick. You're a human ATM machine with no security code. The lawyer said he walks around with $250,000 worth of jewelry on him, but he won't pay for security. If you got Rolls Royce money, then you need Navy SEAL security, especially if you testified against the 9 trace. Look, let's keep it West Coast real for a second. Tekashi made a career out of trolling and testing the streets. But the streets don't forget. He testified against gang members in federal court and straight snitched. He broke the code, and now he's out here trying to act tough during cop traffic stops. Like, come on. There's body cam footage of him telling the cops, like, "Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am?" You know how he talks. While driving a car he didn't even register. Bro, you on federal probation. You're facing prison time again for dirty P and fighting in the Dominican Republic. Stop drawing attention to yourself, bro. For real. Moral of the story, if you're gonna talk the talk, you better walk with security and leave your mama out the mix. Prayers up to his moms. Nobody deserves that. But Tekashi better tighten up. You better tighten up. But what do you guys think? Is Tekashi the sloppiest rapper in the game, or is he just unlucky? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and make sure you go check out my new track, the Smile Mah Podcast. I'm your host, Half Deezy. I'm out. Peace.